Hello to the chicos and the chicas. So here we are back with a new YouTube video, and I am happy to tell you that not only have I colored my hair in a beautiful red color, but I've also vowed to only play e4 for the rest of my life. So jokes aside, you might wonder what has happened to Andras and why is this weird ginger sitting here. So basically what's happened is that Andras is sick, and I know it might sound a bit scary, but I promise you Andras is fine. However, he did lose his voice, and he has been, very eager to provide chess content for you guys, but he's not been able to. So he contacted me yesterday and asked me if I could have a look at this video he created with no sound. And he warned me it was a pile of poop, and he wondered if I was able to save it. And long story short, Andras was right, it was a pile of poop, but I offered to come on his channel and walk through some of the Blitz games he has played recently. So he sent me a couple of games, I have not watched them yet, and I am 1300 FIDE, I have to be honest about that, so this is not expert commentary by any means, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, we get e4 from Andras. I love to see it. I've mostly seen d4 games from Andras, so I'm super happy when he goes into some barbarian chess, which I'm sure we're going to see a lot of with these games. Not so familiar with the French defense. I play something pretty weird against the French defense called the Horwich attack, where you kind of go like this and you castle long, so it's kind of bananas. It's kind of fun on my level, but I'm sure it might not be the most popular option when you actually know how to play chess. So yeah, I think all of this is pretty standard. Gets his king to safety. I had a little look at Andras' chessable course, the one about opening principles, king safety. And it's a really instructive course, I would say, because prior to that course, when I heard about king safety, I just thought about it like get your king castled, but I didn't really understand all of these layers with okay, but you can use king safety against your opponent, like hindering them in castling and things like that. And I'm starting to talk about this now because I am noticing, I am noticing the difference between the black and the white king. And yeah, like I am 1300, so I'm not sure how bad this is for black or if it is bad, but I am noting it, that it looks a little bit sketchy. The pawns are a little bit locked, but I'm sure if Andras can open this up, I think maybe the kings here should be of some significance. So I can see that he's starting to open up on the flank at least, but yeah, there's not like many pawn breaks left to open the center. You'd have to do something like this, I think, but then kinda you would compromise your own king safety in the same manner. So okay, he's developing his knight, and while this rook has not moved yet, it is kind of open. So I think after this queen move, Andras' development is fully done, while the black, the black opponent, he has some work to do. A lot of the pieces are still in the stable, so I am sure if Andras gets to open the position now, he will be in very good shape. These are some of the things I struggle with a lot on the 1300 level. Like I can understand here that the position demands a very quick attack to exploit this, because now he's developing this bishop, and I don't know if he can go here and try to castle or something. I don't know if this is the best, because maybe you can just take it and yeah, and thing will still look a little bit sketchy, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like the position demands a quick attack here, but I don't think it's so easy to find a move. And how to open this position up. So I think this is going to be really instructive to see how he solves this, because if I were in this position, I think I would struggle a lot to find a move. So, okay, I'm just going to pause a little bit and you can think about what you would play here and why. And now we're going to have a look at what Andras did. Okay, so he sacks the knight on c4, I guess to be able to open the position like this, yeah. And now his queen is leading the charge. So this, I think, is very instructive for me, because I did not even look at this move. But now that I'm thinking of it, what is this knight even doing? Because it can't really go, you know, anywhere. And why not just sack it for the greater good, you know? Now you get to push d5. You get to open, the queen gets into the action, and this just looks very iffy for black. And all of his pieces looks kind of stuck because they can't really go anywhere. So it seems like Andras had done a really good job in just gluing his opponent down. I just think this is so cool to see. Black gets his queen out. I'm not so sure why, but yeah, maybe it's also hard for black to find moves here. But of course this queen can just be bullied. So I don't know, maybe he's trying to like, yeah, he's trying to get a queen trade. Looking at this position, I would not want to trade queens at all. It seems very counterproductive, because now I think we're going for the checkmate. But if you don't want to trade queens, you would have to either retreat it somewhere. And this just looks extremely passive. But we could also do maybe something else, find an in-between move. Check, capture, threat. So we have check. Do we have any more checks? Yeah, we have like here, but this is just bananas, I think. And this is also just bananas. Captures, yeah, but all of these leads into trading the queen. He goes for check capture, and I just love to apparently remove the position. I'm sorry. So he goes for the check capture, and he will have to retake with the knight. And this is still, you know, not defended, so he will have to move the queen somewhere. He chooses to go to a8 and pin this knight. So I don't know how to defend it. I'm not sure how to defend this. Wow, this is looking very hard. I'm going to like turn the board and try to look at this from the black perspective. This just looks terrifying, you know? Like all of these scary things are, you know, in the air. Like, I don't know, like you don't want to go here because of this, and I don't think you want to. I guess maybe you could do something like this, but also it looks awful. Yeah, I'm not sure what black would like to do here, so okay. What? This move I kind of don't understand. Because, okay, he threatens this. I don't understand it, because he can just take this, but maybe it was no better move. I don't know. Of course, he is a title player, so I won't, you know, question them too much. I just, for me, it seems a bit weird, but okay. So the queen, or the king, is lured into the open. And now I think this is just a case of finding the mate. So probably continue checking. Like, this is an option maybe, but yeah, then this will no, it won't. This is protected, so yeah, maybe this one. And you have some pressure, but I can't see an immediate mate. Do we have more checks? All of these looks weird. We have pawn to e6. Then I think something like this. I think he could like think about this too, but oh yeah, he goes e6, checks the king. King is looking very exposed, I must say. I'm very curious to see where is the mate here. Like, how does he finish this off? It's very interesting. Yeah, so checking with the knight here, and this just looks really dangerous, really dangerous. So now I'm starting to think if we could like move this queen anywhere, if here, this should be pretty nice, I think. But how do you do that? H4. What does H4 do? Is it to like be able to do this maybe? Yeah, I think so, because if you are able to go here, I think we can just win the queen, no? With discovered. So H4 is the threat. This was a really nice move. I did not think about this. I just started thinking about checks and things like that. But preparing this one, I think this might be the reason. I'm not sure. It might be something else. But I just thought this might look nice. So he plays H6, yeah, probably to prevent this. But now, after H6, we have a pretty solid weakness right here. So if the bishop was not here, I think we could just simply, yeah, walk into several mates right here. So, okay, queen c7. Is that because of this one? Or something else? Yeah, oops, sorry. I need to stop doing this. This is why Andras is the regular and not me. Let's see. Yeah, it has to be something. Okay, he just continues to e8, and now I think it's unstoppable mate now. I don't know if he could have prevented this. No, it's so difficult. But yeah. Okay, so we get this checkmate here. This just looks really beautiful. And I must say, I really loved this move right here. And also the move I really liked was knight takes c4. So for me, because in this position, like I said, it would be so hard for me to understand how do I open this position now, and you simply do it with a sacrifice. So I'm sure there's good and bad ways of sacrificing. Maybe this is like bad, I don't know. So it takes, I think, experience to know when and how to do it. But in this case, we actually get to push to d5 with tempo, and now just everything opens up and the queen comes into a beautiful position. So for me, I think this was maybe my favorite. And also this one right here, I really liked. Right here. Andras will have to, and also you guys that are watching the video, you will have to tell me if it was for something else than this. But immediately I think this looks like a threat, because he only has one square to go to, and then if you go here, you will get a discovered check with the attack on the queen. If I'm not blundering something weird right here, which might be possible. So we are going to look at this with the computer. So what my coaches are telling me, and I'm sure Andras is telling this to his students too, is to always try to analyze the games first without the computer, and then look at it with the computer afterwards. So I'm just going to change the scene a little bit just so that you're able to see. And Andras is just looking beautiful here with 82.3 accuracy and a brilliant move. This one, I'm very curious what this is. If it was the knight move or if it was something else, I don't know. But also the graph here is looking pretty nice. I just have to say, poor black. So let's go through here and see what the game review says. So this is the last book move. And yeah, it's black that's getting out of book here with... okay, so this one is a mistake. Yeah, I wonder if this is because he is creating the weakness in front of the king. I have heard rumors about Ben Feingold that he usually says F is for forget about it, but of course these rules can be broken. But so let's see what was the best move here. Just h6, okay. So Andras castles, which is a good move. And here we get an inaccuracy because he wants this one. Okay, so this is an idea, I guess. This one is pretty cool. But yeah, never in a million years would I have seen this. So I think this one is a reasonable move, and it's also blitz. Okay, just opening the position. Blunder because he loses a pawn. And yes, okay. So the 1300s, we don't usually get these brilliant moves, but what I am going to say is that I clocked that this was a brilliant move, that I actually understood this. So I'm very happy about that. I don't know if it's hard to understand it, but I am going to be proud of it, okay? So even though I didn't play the move, but okay, I understood something about the position, which is rare. And here you get a great move because he found the right follow-up, of course. And yeah, also a great move. And yeah, this one, I also thought it was a bit weird because you lose the knight. So I'm just going to see what was the best move here. Yeah, it was this one. We talked about this one, but after this, the position is still, you know, hopeless for black. So, okay, you get the knight, and right here it's pretty much a walk in the park for Andras, I'm sure. Yeah, all of this looks really nice. Of course, not this move because it allows checkmate. But if we look at the game review card, it says that white really outplayed black in that one. Yeah, Andras is overperforming. So yeah, I'm really happy I got to view this game. I learned a lot from it. I know I'm going on and on and on and on about this move right here, but for me, I just thought it was really cool. I hope to be able to find moves like this in my own games soon. And yeah, all of this was just really instructive. So also, I know that Andras has very strong players in his community, like you guys. So if there was some things that I didn't understand or didn't catch, or some things I misinterpret, please comment that in the comment section below. I'm going to be active in the comment sections in this video, and I would love to learn more from you guys if there was something I got wrong. So please educate me if there's something like that, and hopefully Andras will be back very soon and you won't have to endure my analysis again. Or maybe, yeah, I thought it was pretty fun, but I understand you want Andras back. So Yeah, just thanks for the opportunity to come and chat with you guys, and a shameless plug in the end. If you enjoyed my commentary, you can find me on Twitch and Twitter beneath the handle Rookieredhead. So yeah, a bit of a shameless plug, but Andras said it was fine. So yeah, nice chatting with you guys, and hopefully you'll get a new video from Andras soon.